Welcome to another episode of Closet Factory's Operation Reorganization.
We've got a great show for you today that involves some designing, give and take.
Well, that makes sense. There's always some give and take when it comes to designing any space.
True, but we're actually giving and taking as we put one of our designs into our client's closet and she puts one of hers into ours.
I can't wait to see what that means. Then, we'll hit you with even more amazing ideas from our designers as we enter the world of CAD drawings in another segment of Breaking CAD.
All that and more
On Closet Factory's Operation Reorganization.
My name is Alicia and I moved here from Guyana. I'm actually originally from South America, Guyana. My husband is military, so it gave me the experience to move all across the world. I just moved back from Italy, Sicily, Italy to be exact, and we landed in the Hampton Roads area. I'm the owner of Femme Secret. It's a handbag brand. It can be found on femmesecretfs.co. I'm pretty much anything art. To know me is to know that I love art. After buying this home, I was able to help throw in some details of what I love to create a beautiful closet for me and my husband. All houses come with the generic wiring on the walls. I did not like them, and for me to keep up with myself, I need organization. So it was super important for me to have a closet that's gonna help me to organize my things. Also, with me being a fashion designer for handbags, I needed something to be the focal point of my closet. So it was really important for me to have that displayed in my closet. I found Closet Factory through my realtor turned friend. She's a well-known realtor in the Hampton Roads area. Her name was Christian Sessions. After finding out about Closet Factory, we called and they sent their designer, Denise. Denise pretty much came. She was super helpful, super sweet. She sat down with us first, asked us a little bit about ourselves to get an idea of what our closet would need and what we would want in the closet. After that, she pretty much asked us, like, what do you want in your closet? So I explained to her that I'm a fashion designer, so I want my handbags to be displayed. She was so sweet and generous enough to even ask me for measurements of my handbags so that can be included with the boxes, and the packaging and the details can be very much up to par for me. She came in, she did the measurements, she pretty much spoke to us, went through everything from top to bottom. I appreciated her because she gave me the opportunity to share with what kind of colors and contrasts I want to use, and she went from there, and it was beautiful. So Denise, after she realized, she saw my vision, she said, wow, I have a great idea to feature your bag in Closet Factory's factory in Virginia Beach. And I was just like, are you serious? She said, yeah. She called me and we made it happen. She asked me about colors, what she wanted to be featured, and we went from there and it was featured, and I'm super grateful to have Femme Secret and Closet Factory showroom in Virginia Beach.
Hi, I'm Denise House, Senior Designer with Closet Factory. This is my first time for season 10, so I'm excited to be here in Alicia and Dexter Thomas's house. Alicia and Dexter were looking to maximize their space in their closet, so they called Closet Factory. Their realtor had recommended they call Closet Factory, and they called and came over, and just created a beautiful closet for them. Alicia is a handbag designer, and she has a beautiful sense of style. Her whole home looks beautiful. She has a great fashion style, and she really wanted to showcase in her. She has a fairly small closet, but we're all about maximizing all of that space, and she wanted it to be beautiful for her handbags as well, and all of her clothes. So the process in designing a closet, I have a definite sort of formula. When I go into a client's house, I look at their space, I listen to what their wants and needs are. I go over what I call Closet Factory 101. It's just kind of an overview of who we are, how we work, and then we measure the space and sit down and design it. And it starts out with math first, and then it's art. What was great about Alicia is that she had a definite vision, because she is a very artistic lady, and she really pulled it together on the art part. The finish is just beautiful. So this is Alicia and Dexter's closet. We always start with the overhead. So when you look at it, you have the door opens in. She put a really cute little plant right there, and you can see that it's all to the ceiling. We did some stack shelving, some double hang. She had really tall ceilings, so she was able to have an extra couple of shelves. Then we did her drawers, and these are all done in Desert Glow. The rest of it's in white. The backing on this is also in Desert Glow, just above the drawers, as well as this is the area where she has her purses displayed. So we did the Desert Glow backing on that, and then she has 4 glass shelves, so it just makes it really feminine and pretty, and just looks great. And then all of her shoes right there too. So shoe shelving is just more shelves closer together, so she has lots of shoes, and they fit perfectly there.
So installation day came, and I was super nervous. To see something on a tech pack versus reality, I know it's different. I started to overthink, what if the colors I chose was not up to par? Cody, who's the builder, he pretty much came in, he went through how long it was gonna take. Literally, it took like maybe 5 hours. He was in and out. I called my husband the whole day asking him, how does it look? How does it look? He's like, wait till you get home. So finally, when I came home, I was super nervous. He opened it, and I was super shocked, because to see that you can create a space and give the illusion of height and give the illusion of, how many things can fit in there with the wires, you would never think all those things can even fit in there. So I was super happy with the details. My favorite part is the glass to hold my handbags. It gives boutique. I love it.
So she definitely wanted to do the two-tone closet, so she used 2 different colors. We did a white and then a color called Desert Glow as some accents. So we did that on the drawer faces, and just a couple of spots in backing. We did some black hardware, and then she did glass shelves for her handbags, and it's just beautiful. After seeing her handbag, she has these beautiful boxes, and we were in the process of redoing our showroom. So Jacinta, another designer, and I designed the showroom, and I had a vision of how I wanted to stage it, and her handbags were a perfect fit. So I had kind of a color story, and she had some beautiful ones that worked beautifully in the space. We always recommend that our clients come by the showroom and touch and see and feel everything that we have to offer. And so Alicia came, her and her husband, and she did bring her handbags. So at the same time, we went over that, and then we were able to make some selections that worked beautifully in the space. And I think she's really, really happy. When Alicia and Dexter came in, they were one of the first clients that got to see the new showroom makeover. And I think they thought it was beautiful, and very impressed with what we do. And I'm sure that gives them a lot of confidence in what we're getting ready to do for them after they get to see it.
Closet Factory pretty much changed my life. It created so much space for me, organization. Before, my things, we folded, but it was a big mess. It was clutter. No matter how perfect you try to color code and do anything and, have it tidy and neatly, it just didn't look to par. I'm very much an aesthetic person, so it really changed my life with organization, and I am super impressed with everything.
So I couldn't wait to get here today in their home and see the final big reveal of her closet. It is so beautiful. And of course, again, because she's so wonderfully artistic, she put everything in there so perfectly. Her handbags look stunning. Again, it's not a big space, but you don't have to have a big space. It's just how you use the space. And she couldn't have done it better. I'm so happy to see it. And I know she and Dexter both are really happy with their closet. Dexter and Alicia and I had so much fun working together, and she told me just recently that she's ready for me to come back out and take a look at her pantry and possibly the garage. So I can't wait to work with them again. They were wonderful people. We had a great time.
Closet Factory for me changed my life, changed the way I organize. It helps me to keep up with myself, maintain the aesthetic that I want. I love Closet Factory so much. In the end, like, I do want them to come back and do my pantry. I even want my garage to be done for more organization space and a workspace for my husband. I'm super impressed and I cannot wait to work with them again.
Has this ever happened to you? The tangled torment of holiday decor, the calamity, the frustration, the never-ending knots of unorganized chaos.
Christmas is canceled.
Don't let this happen to you.
Whoa.
Let Closet Factory help give your family the gift of organization this holiday season. Closet Factory's expert designers can create your perfect space to fit all of your storage needs.
Christmas is uncanceled.
Stop toying with our emotions!
This holiday season, give the gift of organization.
Thank you, Closet Factory.
From one designer to another, I think Alicia's bags make an elegant and trendy addition to our newly renovated showroom and really help show off the fact that your space can be for so much more than just storage and organization. Speaking of making your space more than one thing, we're now going to dive into the world of CAD drawings to see how two of our designers reimagine the same empty space in another edition of Breaking CAD.
Hi, it's Brittany. And if you didn't know, this is my mom,
Denise.
And today we've got another edition of Breaking CAD to show you exactly how we go about the design process when it comes to maximizing a space.
That's right. When we come into your home to view your space, it's really just us, a laptop, and a measuring tape. Everything else comes from your needs for the space and a combined vision on how to make that space fit those needs. That's where the CAD drawings come in.
CAD stands for Computer-Aided Design and involves a 2D and 3D modeling program that will develop the blueprints for the project. These blueprints go to our factory to be manufactured to your exact design specifications.
So today we're going to use the same measurements from an empty bedroom space, and then each of us are going to design our own version of it and how to maximize that area to show you how the process works. Let's get started.
I'm going to design the space as if it were going to be used as a classic and classy bedroom addition.
And I'm going to design the space as if it were going to be used as a home office or a crafting space that can so quickly convert into a guest bedroom.
And away we go. All right, well, I've got my design done. I think you do too.
I do too.
Let's take a look at them.
Let's do it.
So I did my guest bedroom. It's just a classic guest bedroom. It's got a side fold wall bed and some extra storage for some clothes and shoes when they come to visit, and then just a little bit of space for decor for the homeowner. So it's kind of a marriage of the guest use plus decorating. So here in the middle is the side fold wall bed, which takes up less space in the room when it's open, so it leaves you more floor space to walk around. On each side of the wall bed, I did a small section that has just a few inches of space for some hanging. These are each 24 inches deep, so that you can hang regular clothes inside there on a regular hanger. That would fit about 10 items per section. These spaces here in the middle are upside down drawers. Those pull out and act as a side table, so when your guests are sleeping, they have a place to put their items. And then down here, there's a little cabinet with an adjustable shelf in there just for shoe storage or anything storage, really, a purse at the end of the day. You can stick it in there and hide it away. I left some open space here for decor, and then a little spot up here on each side as well. It gives it sort of that tower or column feel there. And then extra storage up top with the flip-up doors. And I wanted to finish this off nicely, so I did crown molding at the top. And there's an accent underlay here, an accent overlay there, and then 2 accent overlays. So it's got a nice finished look to it and flat base trim as well. I did the color selection Diva, which is a really creamy white color. It has a really nice light wood grain running through it, so it adds some texture and depth and volume to the space instead of just going flat white. I did little knobs on these pull-out drawers just to add some visual interest instead of doing the same pulls here as I would do on the doors. And then on the wall bed, because these are such large doors, I did bigger hardware on the pulls there so that it looks more substantial and fills up the space nicer. This would be a great wall bed for someone that wants to have a guest bed hidden away. They want to use their floor space in their extra bedroom, maybe for gym area. If you like to do yoga, that's a nice place to have floor space for your yoga mat, and you can tuck that bed away, and then when your guests show up, you've got a bed that they can sleep in. So that's my design. Let's take a look at yours.
Okay. So this is what I decided to do with this space. It's a multi-purpose space. Obviously the Murphy bed is in there, and then I've got a space for a place to work from home if you work from home, or it's a crafting area. The beautiful thing about having the wall bed is that you can use the floor space completely too. When the bed's up, you've got a full room. Instead of having a bed take up the whole room. This is what's great about it. Then I also did some clothes storage up in here as well, so you could put some of your craft stuff. Also, there's some open shelving to put some tchotchkes or maybe some of the things that you made. Also, the other part here, there was an obstruction right here. This is a return, so I had to kind of leave that, and that's why I chose to put the knee hole there. Plus, it's also the big wall, so that made sense to have your workspace right there. And then there's also a thermostat, so that's why I elevated the upper cabinetry as well. So I used, it's called Merit Maple. It's kind of a natural wood tone, kind of modern farmhouse that's really popular right now. I did put backing on all of it, and I'm using our new product called Thinscape. It's a 1/2-inch countertop that's extremely durable. It's used in casinos and hotels. And so I ran it all the way around and on top of the drawers here. Now, when you walk in aesthetically, when you walk into the room, it looks kind of like the shelves, they're a little bit balanced, but then the L shelves, bring it all the way around to create the extra space, the knee hole, and then it closed it up over here so that you could put stuff there that you don't really want to see. So this is why I chose to design the room this way. You have it mostly as a workspace or a craft room, but all of a sudden, holiday season, ding dong, our guests show up unexpectedly. We have an instant bedroom. So that's why I chose to do it that way. And so that's my design.
I really like what you did there with like the L shelves, really maxing out those corners there, giving a workspace, so it's sort of a flex space. It can become craft room, home office, but also guest bedroom. I mean, that's really, really maxing out what you can do with that area.
Right, and I did, I went down this wall because that's the longer wall, and then also there was a return there, so that's where I made the knee hole.
Okay.
For this, so we're not covering that, and then there was a thermostat right here, so I raised that up a little bit more than the side ones, and then closed. Have some closed storage. It's always nice to have some of it closed.
Yeah, hide
so
those things away.
Right, exactly, and then yet some open space for little tchotchkes and whatnot. And then of course we have our rollout for our upside down drawer that acts as a nightstand.
Yep, I did that in mine too.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think we all do that most of the time. So,
yeah, that's a great design. Absolutely beautiful.
well, thank you. I think anybody would love to have it.
Of course, of course. Well, this was a great episode of Breaking CAD. I had a lot of fun with you.
It's my first time. I look forward to doing it again.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us again for Breaking CAD. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Denise.
We'll see you next time.
That'll do it for another episode of Closet Factory's Operation Reorganization.
We hope you enjoyed getting an in-depth look into the design process and seeing how we make dream spaces into realities. Give us a call and see what our team can dream up for you.
See you next time.